Hello everybody, welcome on in. I am Orion, back with some more Monsters Are Coming Rock and Roll. Today we're going to run a weapon build where we mainly are going to use our hero for damage, but we're also going to be summoning some minions, and hopefully we'll get a tower that'll help increase our attack speed by the amount of minions we have out. But anyways, we're going to be running the caravan build right here. This one, our grid size is going to be greatly reduced. But now what's going to happen is every other level is going to be a weapon improvement instead of being able to build a tower. We're going to try this the hardest map, and we're going to try this on hard difficulty, and we'll see how well we can do here. But we're going to try to pick weapons that are mainly going to deal damage. You know, I'm not going to really build any of the support ones. I don't think we'll do too much of that. I'm just going to try for whatever I kind of consider like strong weapons in this game. We might do the minion one where the minion daggers, where if you kill enemies, they summon minions. We'll see. Okay, so let's do the XP one. So again, you can see we have a very, very limited amount of towers here, because we're going to mainly have to rely on our hero here for all our damage. It's an interesting build because this one this one requires less and less reliancy on, you know, the towers, but instead now every other level up you're going to get one of these weapon upgrades for your weapons, so your weapons and your hero are going to become pretty powerful. And I've kind of been trying to figure out, you know, what's the best way to like build these, what's the best way to build your towers and stuff on this base. Then do you go with all support towers? Do you go with all damage towers? It's kind of tough to tell. We could go with the harvesting speed. Even though harvesting isn't really as like important for this build, because, you know, we're not going to have as many towers for the attack damage or for the attack speed. We're not going to be as reliant on that kind of stuff. So I don't know, like, we'll try to obviously get the wood to keep our heals going and things like that, but the wood for the attack speed isn't going to be, if we're not getting a lot of attack turrets, then the attack speed won't be as important as like normal. But again, I don't really know like what the best strategy for this is yet. Still been kind of trying to figure that one out. Let's go with size again. Okay, let's do the fire, because there's not really enough room to, like, if you do support turrets, they're the support buildings, there's not really enough room to build those out properly. If you try to do the attack turrets, well, sure, you'll get some damage out of those, but like, are you better off just using those few spots for support then? And relying on pretty much your hero for all the damage? It's a interesting like decision making to be put in here, and I guess I'll figure it out. I'm sure there'll be plenty of comments to be like, oh, this is how you should do this. Be like, oh, okay, well, that's how I'll try it next time. Okay, damage. And then, you know, like maybe XP gain with this build is super important, because you want to try to level up as much as possible so you can get more of those weapon upgrades. So, you know, maybe that's the way to go about it. Okay, I'm not going to do more harvesting. Let's do another fire dragon. Okay, well, first area complete. So I like this rock one. We might do this one. This one's also kind of good, but I don't think I want to take this one yet until I get a turret that does minions. because there's an item in this game where okay, well, let's do our shop first. Let's see. So like the turret damage, these aren't going to be very useful. I don't think any of these are really that useful for us right now. Summons a minion worker. Let's do this one. Hero kills and towers have a chance to spawn gold. Ice shards, I don't know. Decaying minion, let's do that one. Then let's do the burn and max that out. We'll do one more reroll. The one I'm really was kind of looking for was more in the minion sector. I think we'll leave it at that. Because there's an item where you can get more attack damage and attack speed for each minion you have out. And while I know that's not insanely good with this one, because again, because of the limited options we have, the limited space we have for our city, it still would have helped my hero out. And then I could have built quite a few minion summoning turrets. Okay, well, let's do the attack speed per wood level. So I'm assuming this stacks, so now we're going to get 2% attack speed per wood level. That would be my assumption. Which is so, that's pretty huge. Okay, let's do a quick reroll here. Let's do another tower kills. Tower and hero kills. This is stone up here. I should actually try to get something up here. All right, well, I'll probably just take sort of the best upgrade every time. That's probably kind of how we'll just play this out. So we'll take more damage there. That only gave me, okay, that gave me at least 2 stone. So I'm gonna need me, myself, and I to do the majority of the defense here. We need to get these exploders out of here. Man, this one, okay, that one got taken care of. All right, let's do more damage on the pebble. Okay, now we gotta come get this stuff over here before this passes us by. Ooh, legendary or rare damage. I don't think there is like legendary in this. I think rare is the best, or maybe epic. There's some purple items too in this game. Let's do a reroll for this. Okay, let's do the XP again. At least we're getting some pretty good upgrades here. It's been most, oh, we did miss that gold. It's been mostly blues and yellows. Very few common upgrades here. Okay, let's get another weapon. I think we'll go with one of these ones. We could probably go with the attack speed scales with gold. Okay, then do we want, I guess we'll go with wood. Ooh. Yeah, this will maybe get us to like 20-ish. 21. Okay, let's do, I'm not going to do the attack speed. Let's do the attack speed on this one. Summons a worker minion. Let's re-roll. Produces gold. I'm going to do another re-roll, just one more. All right. I guess we'll build these. I can always replace these if, you know, we need to. Let's do the XP again. Hero kills have a chance to do gold. Oh, I should have probably did another one of those then, huh? Right, let's do the XP. I haven't seen the one I'm really looking for, though. Let's do this one. I'll do another XP. Like I said, we can always replace these if I find the ones I'm looking for. Oh, this is interesting. These are a lot of summonable minions right here we can do. So these guys will come help us fight. Okay, another attack speed. So that's 3%, right? So that's 3 attack speed per wood level. Which is kind of how I'm reading that. Okay, I do want to... Man. I do want to get that gold, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I have to defend my tower. Boy, this is not looking good right now. This is not looking good at all. Okay, let's do another. We'll have to do another damage tower here. We were doing so good too. The first two waves were pretty easy, I would say. And now this third wave is really messing us up. I don't know if how we're gonna be able to recover from this. Okay, extra projectile is pretty huge. It will do more damage. I'm gonna have to really hope that there's stone here at the end. I think we're gonna have to bank on that here for this last section of this map. Gonna have to really hope that one of those is stone. Man, that was crazy how much harder that one got. We were doing so good for those first two waves. Okay, there is stone, so we have to go get that. Okay, I'm gonna do a reroll here. Oh man. Do I want to do the rays? The rays, I know the rays aren't gonna do a lot of damage, but they might be decent for like support. Just to sort of keep the bugs off of us. Okay. Let's do the shop. See, we could do some of these too. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. Hero and tower attack speed increases per active minion, but we didn't really get a lot of active minions here, so you know that's not going to be super useful. Let's max this up. Okay, we'll do one more reroll. Okay, there's another minion, so let's do this. I'm going to put you right there. Okay, at least we got little extra minions, and then let's come do the stone. So I'm hoping that the rays will be nice to kind of slow down the enemies and keep them off my tower or my city. That way I can kill everything. Because I already do have 3 damage attacks right now. This might be tough to get out of. I might have to go like all the way around. Okay, this will probably get me close. This will give me a lot of health. Let's go with, I'm gonna do the damage on this one. Minions have a chance. We'll do the fire again. Okay, keep going, keep going. How much is that gonna heal me? 364. Okay, that wasn't quite as much as I was hoping it would be. Okay, well, good luck to us. This is the last one now. Fingers crossed. The one thing that does make this tough sometimes is I know I have, like with this stone weapon I have, if I keep stone, you know, I'll do more damage, but it's so hard to avoid going through your castle sometimes and just like holding on to the stone unless you just sit like a really long ways away from your tower most of the game. I'm gonna try my best here to, nope. Like I said, I was trying my best to not deposit that wood. What is this guy? Is he stuck? Oh god, I think he's stuck. What are we gonna do about this? He's stuck there. That's weird. What's gonna happen then? Is he just gonna disappear? I think he might just, I wonder if he's gonna disappear or if he'll teleport. Okay, can I even, man, I can't even skip? Do I really have to take a turret? I've never had this situation before. I really have to take a turret. I can't skip anything. I guess this would have been a good set to take too, huh? We'll replace the XP. Yeah, he's just gonna glitch out behind us, huh? That's really weird. Not the way I wanted to get a win here, but we'll take it. We'll take whatever the game wants to give us, I guess. These guys are just like chain exploding. Okay, we gotta clear this path because I can't let these exploders get to us. I mean, we're back up to full health too now. Yeah, that boss is just gone. That was weird. He just totally glitched out there. But whatever, that's not my fault. I didn't do anything to cause that. It seems like we're doing pretty good though. I'm not gonna say we would have lost, but I don't know. I don't know what would happen if that boss is here, because we're handling these mobs. You know, these mobs are being taken care of. They're not getting through to my city anymore. Would that have changed with the boss out? Maybe a little, but I don't think it would have changed too much. Just lose here because I didn't clear the path quick enough. All right, let's do the minion. These exploders, that's what'll ruin, you'll have a bad day if they get through, but we're good. We're gonna win this. Crazy. We went from the brink of defeat to the boss sort of getting glitched out, and now we're looking at a victory here on hard mode on the toughest map. Like I said, I'll take it. I'm not... Beggars can't be choosers. A win's a win. A W still shows up on the record books. A week from now, no one's gonna remember how you got that win. It's just there though. Cool. Not necessarily, like I said, I don't know how to do this build. I don't know what the strategy here is for this one, but I mean, whatever we did, it was good enough to win. 447 DPS, 258, 154. I guess that's not surprising. That's not very high level, and it was one of our last weapons. The axe did really good though, not surprising. Turret wise, 43. The turrets are going to do like no damage here. 50, 110, 78. That was a weird build. Like I said, I don't know how to do this one. I got the tower I wanted to get though. The hero, like my original plan coming into this was I would get a few minions and then I would get this tower right here. So we would get attack speed per active minion, you know, like maybe if I had like 5 of these, maybe 5 of these, and then maybe I got a few of the other, like the other minion weapons where we can spawn minions for killing, you know, then maybe I could get like 10% extra attack speed or something. But yeah, like, I don't know what to do with this. Do you just build all XP? There's just not enough space to really dive into a really good strategy here. But you know what? We won, so I'll take it. We are almost near our frost dragon, which I'll have to play the ice map a little bit more. That's going to give us 50%, so that'll get us to what, 45? Oh, well, now I have 52. Okay, so what do we want to do now? Maybe minion stuff. We could do like a minion and then something else. Minion and attack speed. Minion and... Let's do minion and movement speed. And then now that everything's starting to get a little bit more expensive, I think I'll start saving up for like more of the damage and range and things like that. But yeah, there we go. That was our weapon build. It wasn't the prettiest of wins, but it was a win. So that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.